Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Mr. Thacker again. Hey, trying to catch up with a WMTZ episode. Hoping you guys are tuning in a little bit. Hey, just want to thank you again for your continued work as we go into this sixth week. About 3 more weeks to go, looks like, somewhere in that area, as we'll continue our remote learning and lessons at home. Hey, I hope you're doing okay with those. I know it probably is boring and sometimes a little bit challenging just to stay on top of all that, but hey, keep working at it. It is making a difference. And again, thank your parents. They're sending in those participation reports, and we are adding those into your grades on a weekly basis. Hey, I'm outside today. I thought I'd come outside. Weather's kind of decent today, finally, if the rain quit. Out here in the playground, not much going on besides some signs saying we can't use the playground because of the whole stay at home order. A lot of mud also out here in the playground. But outside, little enjoyable time. Again, miss you guys out here. Usually this playground is crazy. When we get into the month of May, everybody's glad to be outside and get that recess time in. But obviously not doing that today and won't do that for the rest of this school year, unfortunately. Again, you guys are missed, and we look forward to getting you back in this building and back on playground and all the recess activities, everything else in the building as soon as we can. Hey, a couple thoughts this morning as we get started. I was reading, and hope you're reading some things too, about all that's going on because of this stay at home. I read an article where it was saying people in Chicago are noticing animals in places that usually don't show animals or animals go to. For example, they said they're seeing coyotes on Michigan Avenue, downtown Chicago. That's pretty wild, pretty amazing. But that's part of this change of our earth and what's going on with the stay at home. They're telling us also the earth is cleaner right now, less pollution, less smog. So some very interesting things going on because of our stay at home. Again, I hope for you, your stay at home was interesting in a good way. I hope you're not being overwhelmed by too much things going on in a negative way at home. Hey, would you do me just a quick favor? Let's stop and do our pledge, and we'll come back into WMTZ and catch up on a few more things. Thank you.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, thanks for joining that pledge. Oh, my paper's blowing a little bit. It's kind of windy outside this morning. Hey, thanks for joining the pledge. Continue to do that. I like some of the neighborhoods that are getting together and doing some pledges outside. It is a great time, and I think a valuable time that we keep on recognizing our patriotism and support our nation, and again, all the people that are helping us make it through this time and serving for us, from the essential workers, first responders, medical personnel. Gosh, we're just so blessed as a country to have all these things taking place. Hey, by the way, I got my new Buckeye hat on, just kind of supporting again this off season of all athletics. But hey, did you know, quick fact here, that the Buckeyes now had the first and most first round draft picks in the NFL than any other institution? Just something you want to know. Buckeyes again are leading the way. Hey, lunch real quick today. Looks like I'm going to dig in on some healthy snacks. Some, what is this stuff? Good skinny popcorn. Got a little apple action going on too. So trying to again stay healthy. Hope you are too. And keep a track of things that you're doing a smart way at home. Mentioned about recess a minute ago. By the way, hey, we're not going to be outside here today for recess. And if you are at home at recess today, hey, stay out of those mud piles again. We don't want that mud being tracked in, not only here at school, but also at home.
Hi, guys. Mr. Thacker asked me to come on today and talk to you guys a little bit about self-care and navigating this quarantine time. Well, self-care is kind of like, what are you doing to take care of yourself? Particularly in a stressful kind of new situation, self-care is really important. So I've done a little bit of digging and looked at some research and some articles that give us some really good tips. So I wanted to pass those along to you this morning. And by the way, I miss you guys heaps. But okay, back to self-care. So one of the first things that they're encouraging kids and adults alike to do is to really make sure that you are being patient with yourself, giving yourself some grace. Don't be too hard on yourself. This is stressful. This is new. This is something that we've never had to do before. Learning without teachers in the classrooms, doing remote learning, all of that is really new. So just do the best you can. I think everybody's doing a great job. Just do the best you can. That's all we can expect from ourselves. Secondly, one of the things that they're saying that we need to really try to do is create some type of routine for ourselves. Boy, do I like to sleep in. But I'm trying really hard to get up in the morning and get moving and just trying to get some type of a routine. Just to kind of help me feel better about the day. I always try to make my bed in the morning, so at least I've gotten one thing checked off the list. So try to make some goals for yourself each day, small goals, not big goals, but small goals, just so you can kind of stay in a routine, because right now with the quarantine, there's not much of a routine. So try to make one for yourself. One of the other things they're saying to do is get out and move, get some fresh air every day, whether that's going and riding your bike, sitting out on your porch, helping to rake leaves or do landscaping, or just getting out and walking your dog. Those are all really healthy things. Exercise releases happy hormones for our body and our brain. So it's a really good thing to be doing during this time of uncertainty. Also, keep trying to connect with others, whether that's through email, whether that's through phone calls, whether that's through texting, if your family allows you to do those types of things. Really make sure that you're still reaching out, finding out what people are doing, how they're doing. I've taken some time to reach out to friends that maybe I haven't talked to in a while, and that's been great. It's really been good for my heart. One of the last things that research is telling us is trying to be positive and trying to be grateful. Look for things throughout your day that you can feel good about, that you can be positive about. I'm really happy for my dog. He gets me up in the morning. He gets me out and gets exercise. I'm happy that my kids are healthy. I'm grateful that I have a nice bike to go out and ride on days that it's warm. So be looking for those things that help us stay positive, because positivity is really an important thing. Well, I think that's all I have for now. Please, please, please know that I'm sending all my best. I miss you guys so much, and I hope that you are doing well. And don't forget, every day, practice some of these tips for self-care. See you guys later.
All right, guys, we're going to wrap up our WMTZ. Just a few focus of the day. First of all, let me thank Mrs. Patrick for providing some great tips to help us kind of navigate this time and get through it. Again, if you're kind of maybe need to outreach to somebody, you can email me here at school, or you can email Mrs. Fitzpatrick. We're here to help if we can in any way at all, as you kind of deal with some of those challenges at home during this time period. Hey, also, the governor has told us that starting May 1, this weekend, we need to wear a mask when we go into like grocery stores or those public facilities to keep everybody safe and healthy. So maybe make your own or have something available. Let's just keep you safe, keep your family safe, and everybody else that's out there, maybe while you're venturing outside in the upcoming days. Hey, also, one of the things I thought Ms. Fitzpatrick made a great tip was try to find some things to do. I don't know about you, but I like get outside, do some work, some yard work, help your parents out, help your neighbors. I think sometimes getting projects outside in the sunshine does make a big difference. It does for me. Hope it does for you. Hey, in a few weeks, we'll be wrapping this up, finishing out the whole school year. But in the meantime, again, our goal is to help you be as successful as possible through this time. We'll be talking to your parents soon about our exchange time to get your items picked up from school here, and you bring back things to us. So your parents will be getting some updates about that very, very soon. So until we all kind of get back together, have a great afternoon, and we'll talk to you again. Thank you.
Today is an amazing day. Be kind and do your best.
Oh.